So what is a woman?
Why do you ask that question?
Hell no. Alright, so welcome to the DeMarkco effect where you get the full effect of me. So this guy, his name is Matt Walsh, right? So I was in the shower and this thing popped up and it said, "What is a woman?" Right? And it genuinely pissed me off. So I wanted to see, I'm like, okay, let me just watch a clip, see what this is about, because he was asking people, what is a woman? And for some reason, nobody knows. But we know what a cat, we know what a dog is, we know what a man is, but we don't know what a goddamn woman is. Okay, leave a like for the algorithm is free. Matt Walsh is from what I got is he's a political commentator. He does a podcast as well. And I think he works for the Daily Wire. But this shit is fucking ridiculous, bro. Look at this dumb shit. What is a woman, sir?
So what is a woman?
Why do you ask that question?
Fuck.
I just really like to know.
What do you think the answer to that question is?
Why is it so hard to answer the question?
Well, I'm asking. That's why I came to a college professor who's this is what you do.
What other kinds of answers have you gotten?
A lot of like this where you're not answering, and I've gotten a lot of that. So
I think it's interesting that you say that some of the people you've interviewed have been reluctant to answer it, and I think that has a lot to do with the questions that preceded it and the way that you've conducted yourself in the.
How is the question proceeded it and how is the question conducted in a weird way when it's what is a woman? When I was growing up as a kid, what I knew what a woman was somebody that has a vagina. Okay? And we knew what a woman was. Right? A woman is somebody that has a vagina. Okay? A man is someone that has a penis. If y'all know, y'all know. But that's something. It's biologic. It's biologically we're men and women. It's the fact that we have to explain this shit. Now, if you want to go deeper down into deeper detail, a woman is somebody that has a menstrual cycle, has a period, she bleeds, she can carry a child. Okay, a man is someone that carries sperm. Okay, so if we want to go into a deeper conversation with it, which is not a deep conversation at all. This is fucking stupid. This is a college teacher. He's a teacher. Can you imagine asking your teacher? I'll do you one better. Hold on, I'll give you two examples. Can you imagine asking your teacher, "Hey teacher, what is a woman?" And he's like, "What do you mean by that? What do you mean? What is it? What is a woman? Can you pose the question in a different way? Because the way that you're asking a question, it's kind of it's tricky. Like, okay, now can you imagine this from a perspective? You see how stupid that sounds? Okay, now let me give you one. Go to school. Be 6, 7, 8 years old. Imagine being a little kid and they like, what is a woman? Oh yeah, a woman is what it wants to what it wants to be. And that's why you got Dwayne Wade's son thinking she a girl. Okay, sick people. Okay, that's why you have what the Megan Fox. Megan Fox. I know y'all. I think her name is Megan Fox. She has transgender kids. All of them are transgender kids, which is weird. It's highly weird. Okay, but listen to this dummy.
The interview.
how have I conducted myself?
How do you think you've conducted yourself?
You just really don't want to answer the questions, do you?
I came today very willing and enthusiastic about answering questions about women's and gender sexuality studies, which is
So
the
you
work
wanted
that I do.
you wanted to answer questions about women's studies, and so shouldn't the first answer you should be able to provide is what exactly is a woman?
Well, for me, it's actually a really simple answer, and that's a person who identifies as a woman.
But what are they identifying as?
As a woman.
But what is that?
As a woman.
So
Do you
you're
know
a
what a
woman.
circular definition is?
I'm a woman, guys,
I do.
because I identify as one.
It's
Right.
sort of like what you're doing right now, where a woman is a woman.
Well, because you're seeking what we would call in my field of work an essentialist definition of gender. I think it sounds like you would like me to give you a set of biological or cultural characteristics that are associated with one gender or the other.
I'm not seeking any type of definition. I'm just seeking a definition.
Yeah, and I gave you...
A woman has its own duty, and a man has its own duty, and a lady cannot do the duty of a man, and a man cannot do a duty of a woman.
Can a man become a woman?
No.
No?
No.
What about a transgender?
Te?
Transgender?
Ain't never heard of that.
No.
No?
It look like if you want to become a lady but you're a man, you have something wrong in
Something
your mind.
wrong.
Something wrong in your family, something wrong in you.
What about if someone was non-binary?
Come again?
Non-binary? Do you know, like non...
Look, all of this bullshit y'all talking about and all of these questions that he's asking them, they ain't never heard of. And that's the basis of it. They ain't never heard of none of this bullshit. They don't deal with none of this bullshit. They don't deal with all of these operations where you can make a woman look like a man and a man look like a woman and make him take testosterone and make him take all of this bullshit to do. They don't deal with none of this shit that we deal with. The world is becoming a sick place. And this is, like, I say people need help. We need help. Like, the fact that this guy right here looks like a damn, like, don't he look like the guy, don't he look like the cat in the hat? Don't he? He look like the cat in the hat. The fact that he can't answer this question is already crazy enough. Because if you ask him something different, he'll be able to answer it. But he just can't answer this. Because he don't want to lose his job. But on the other hand, these people ain't never heard of this. Right?
Well, thanks for talking to us.
My pleasure.
So you're a world-renowned gynecologist and surgeon. You're also a transgender woman. Can you tell me a little bit about...
Well, I mean, I identify as a woman.
Not a woman, ma'am. You're a man. You just made yourself out to look like a woman. That don't mean you're a woman. And this is disrespectful to women. Do y'all not take this as disrespectful? Because y'all deal with pregnancies. Y'all deal with periods. Y'all have to bleed every month. Okay? And it stresses y'all out and it does all of this stuff. Y'all got to deal with so much as a woman, and you got somebody playing pretend to be a woman. And this ain't sickening to y'all. And this should be, if I was a woman, bro, honestly, I would be pissed off. Because I can't believe that how you gonna fake being me when I'm authentically me and I'm born to be me and I deal with everything that comes with me. You know, it's like people that deal with people, they deal with things, they want the benefits of it all, but they don't want the consequences of it. So they want to be able to do all of this stuff. They want to be able to do everything that I'm able to do, but they don't want to deal with the consequences or the lows that comes with what I am. So this is disgraceful. I just want to hear her talking, and I'm gonna end the video.
But
You're a woman, right?
I'm a woman I mean, that's my life, day to day. But I have a transgender history.
But what is a woman?
A woman is it's a combination of your physical attributes and then what you're showing to the world and the gender clues that you give. And hopefully those match your gender identity.
The critics on the other side of this, of this issue.
There aren't many, but go ahead.
There aren't many who would disagree with what you're saying about...
Well, the dinosaurs of the world are certainly out there. Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever heard of people in the trans-abled community. These are people who are physically able-bodied but feel like they should be disabled or identify as such. For example, a man who has 2 arms but feels like he should have 1. If a man in this kind of marginalized community went to the doctor and said, I want to have my arm cut off, do you think that...
That doesn't have anything to do with gender identity.
Well, it's someone's self-identity, how someone identifies.
That's someone who has and I'll accept it as a mental diagnosis, a psychiatric condition. I don't even pretend to know what aptomenophilia is all about. But somehow it's the idea that you're fascinated or charmed by having a limb or part of a limb missing. Okay, I would say that's, pardon my non-medical language.
Okay, I've seen enough and I've heard enough. Um, the fact that we don't say that these people have mental issues, but the fact that this person would say that somebody that wanted to go to the doctor and tell them to cut off one of my arms have a mental issue when they don't have a mental issue because they're saying that they're a woman but they're a man, or they're a man and they want to be a woman. Um, the fact that that is not a mental issue is the crazy part, because it is a mental issue. Back in the day when people used to do things like that, they would call them crazy. Okay, whatever, it's crazy to me. But leave it like for the algorithm is free. It doesn't cost anything. You do not have to go to the bank. Um, Also, for those that agree with what I'm saying and those that disagree with what I'm saying, I appreciate all of you for watching. Thank you, YouTube, for pushing my videos in the algorithm. Everybody, y'all have a good day and y'all keep doing what y'all doing.